And then I didn't jump the first two times. I was scared of heights. I was like, I won't do this. I'm done. But then I got so pissed at myself. Like, seriously, if all of those people are doing it, why can't I?
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Here is a new round of NSR Talk, and we have very special guests this time. It is actually Thursday. Four-way competition, eight-way competition is over, and the ladies, the female four-way lineup of the Dubai delegation has come back to the drop zone to take the time and speak to us. Welcome, and thank you very much for taking the time. Let's begin with a coach, because we all know her. Alina Chistova from Russia is working with the team. Are you living in Dubai now, actually, Alina?
I moved to Dubai in March, so it's about 8 months from now. Um, when I came, girls just finished AFF. They had less than 100 jumps, and yeah, we started from doing two-way and flew and tonal a lot. And by May, they started doing four-way. Yeah, I guess our first four-way.
Alina, I just want to introduce you for a second, so people who have not met you yet know who you are. Alina Chistova has been a Russian top competitor for many, many years. She was in four-way teams at the World Meet in 2003, right? Wild Wind, and then in eight-way national teams and so forth. One of the best skydivers in the world. Competed with the Illusions last year, and you're competing again this year, so also again in Dubai. Now, can you introduce the team and the team members for us, and then we're going to hear from all of you ourselves directly.
Okay, there is a Sheikha. Sheikha, you want to introduce yourself?
My name is Sheikha. I am the point in the team. I have 410 jumps.
How long have you been jumping?
A year?
A year.
Yeah, less than a year.
400 jumps.
Yeah.
Okay. Who's next?
Hamda.
My name is Hamda. I'm a tail. I started skydiving in December, and I have around 300 something. I'm not sure.
And yeah, they finished AFF actually in December, right? All of you, some January. So yeah, so it's not year. It's much less. All of them. Yeah, that project started only like beginning of this year. And Radwa.
My name is Radwa Al-Ghamri. I'm inside center. I have around 433 jump. That's it.
And Nada.
I'm Nada, the outside center. I started with them in January, and I have now 400 jumps. And
Our camera flyer, Angie.
Hi, I'm Angie. I've been jumping since 2004. I grew up on a drop zone. I've got about 1,400 jumps.
You're not from Dubai?
No, I'm not from Dubai. I'm originally from Germany, but I spent about the last 5 years before I moved to Dubai in South Africa.
And Jalila.
My name is Al-Jalil Al-Naimi. I'm the inside and tail and outside center. I have like 415 jumps. I started 8 months ago. That's it.
Thank you very much. This is hard to believe. You started AFF in January, and you are going to the World Championship at the end of the year. That is quite impressive. Now, my first question would be, how were you selected? How did you end up all starting AFF at the same time? Were you already in Dubai by then? No. So how did that happen? Let's begin on this side. If anybody wants to answer that, you know, I don't. It doesn't matter who is answering.
Actually,
Team speaker. Okay.
me and my two teammates, we were actually classmates before we were team members. We were in one school, and we graduated together, and we had a project, and we chose skydiving as our as the name of the project, and we were sponsored by Skydive Dubai. And when they saw that we have the motivation of skydiving, but we were underage, they tried to help us, and they thought that one day we could be the ladies team. So they just said the idea, and then we were very interested. So we asked our parents, and they were shocked to know that their kids are gonna. Yes, when we now I'm 18, turning 19 soon. So when I chose to start skydiving, I was 17. So yeah, it was a shock for everyone, especially our parents. Yeah, and then one day they all approved, and we went back to Skydive Dubai, and we told them that we want to start. And later on, when like new members had to be there for the team, Jalila and Radwa joined. So we all actually started the same time.
We're actually cousins.
Yeah, we're cousins. And she started skydiving. You could tell them.
Yeah, I started skydiving with the military, but with military. Military.
Army.
In the army, yeah. But in the private section, I was not. And first jump, I was 14 years old, and I have a 7 jump static line. And actually, it was my dream to be a member in the skydive team. And when Snada told me about the skydive and the project, and they planning to have a team, I told her I wish I can be a member. So she told can yeah. That's it.
Very good. It is a very amazing story. Now, how did you convince your parents? I mean, it was a shocker, obviously, as you said. So all the parents were probably shocked. What did you tell them? I want to do it. I want to do it desperately, and please. I mean, every day you went and said, "Well, I want to do it." Is that what you said at home?
Actually, when I told my parents I will, they didn't believe. Like they were like, "Yeah, okay." And then I didn't jump the first 2 times. I was scared of heights. I was like, I won't do this. I'm done. But then I got so pissed at myself. Like seriously, if all of those people are doing it, why can't I?
Yeah. You yelled at your parents?
No. Like me, no. It's like I was angry with myself. They were okay. They were supportive, very supportive. And then I was like, I didn't jump the first 2 times, and I was like, I will do this, and I did, and it's awesome.
It is. No, that was very good story. Now, in addition to all of that, that it's young, it is also, let's say it, a very special thing to be a skydiver in the Arabian world. The women have still a special, different position in the culture, in the society, and now that not only that you're women, you're jumping out of planes now. How do people that don't know you as skydivers perceive that when you tell them, when they learn about that? Who wants to?
In the beginning, we were all scared from the idea, but we just say like we saw a lot of people doing this, and we just say, why we cannot do this? And we are Arab, and some of us wearing scarf and hijab, and so in the beginning it was so hard. But after this, once we have like after 25 jump, 30 jump, we feel like this is not like this is not like a very dangerous sport. It's like any sport. All the sport they have some dangers like motorcycle, whatever. So once we have the confidence we can do it, and we start control our body in the sky, and we start like fly good in the belly, and we feel like yes, this is nice, and we start if anybody asks us why why you skydive, it's so dangerous, we start explain it's like it's not dangerous, it's like it's a lot of safety, especially with our new rig. We have a lot of safety. You have 2 parachute and actually 1 cyper, so that's it.
Exciting. Yeah, it must require a lot of confidence and courage to do this. So, which is a good fit for the sport, right, Alina? I mean, you are very experienced. You need confidence. You need courage to be a top competitor. How is it working with a team? It must be. Are they talented? I mean, they're moving obviously very quickly. So, how is it working with them? Where do you go from here?
You know, girls changed a lot. Well, in the last 8 months, they were absolutely different when I came to Dubai and saw them first time. They're like beginners, so insecure. You know, they're really scared of each exit. Some of them made it with closed eyes. And now I can see the difference. It's not even a year, but and beside that, yeah, it's much more difficult to be girl skydiver than a guy. And in Arab world, it was so strange in the beginning to see the girls who come to the drop zone in abayas and then change and put their jumpsuits on and go to the plane with the rigs. They didn't even feel comfortable doing stretching in the morning because there are a lot of guys around, and it's like it's not really.
Now you do stretching?
Yes, no problem. Absolutely. And so with training, of course, a lot of because of tunnel, because I have opportunity to fly a lot in Dubai, and with not big number of jumps, they become really good flyers, and they're really fast and precise, and they do really great in tunnel. And still need some more practice, of course, to have the same skills doing jumps. And the last result in this competition, I'm really impressed with this, and I hope, but I didn't expect they're gonna do all 10 jumps good. Like, and you know, the best result they could show, they show. So now we're going to spend another 3 weeks in Dubai before World Meet.
10.6, 10.7 average, not in the rookie class, not in the A class, in the open class competition. Oh, well, it's the open class draw, because you will compete at the World Meet, so you have to learn. That is AFF in January, 10.6 average in the open class by the end of the year. They will not beat you yet at the competition, your Russian team. But next year, things may look different as fast as it goes. How? I mean, I'm very impressed. I have to say, very, very impressed. I didn't know anything, about the team, and I'm not going to be the only one who is impressed about this. But did you have other sports experiences before you began with skydiving? I mean, are you athletically talented because of other sports? What did you do on sports before you started?
I think she should answer.
Okay. Yeah.
All kind of sports. I used to play football national team.
Football. This
Soccer, yeah, they call it soccer. And even
in the national team.
yeah.
Okay.
And volleyball, basketball, all kind of sports. So yeah.
There's another national football player in one of the lineups, right? No, that's Qatar. One of the Qatar players was a national soccer player too, or football player. So what did you do?
Mm, Yeah, I played sports, like lots of sports since I was a kid. I was growing up playing sports, but I wasn't in like official teams. But I played tennis and some championships and football, but like simple school stuff and yeah, not very professional.
For me, it's like I used to do sport, but I'm not related to any team or anything. Just some running. Yeah, yeah. I love sport. I try basketball. I try a lot of sport, but I don't feel in love with any sport. I feel in love with the skydiving. Yeah.
I didn't play any kind of sports. Nothing. Just skydiving.
Now, how did it feel when the stretching began?
Oh. Uh, Now it feels really good. But in the beginning, I didn't like it too much.
I didn't play any sports, but the simplest sport in the school. But this is my first sport, skydiving. But I stay with it for a long time.
And how do you train? I mean, are you going every day to the tunnel and to fly a little bit, and then 400 jumps? You know, you have to. It's almost like daily. Alina, you're living there now, so how do you train with them? The actual skydiving training.
From this 400, 130 were done here. 130, yeah. And yeah, we try to train every day. Have like 2 days off in a week. Fly in a tunnel 3 days in a week as well. And but they're studying. They're still going to university. That's why we cannot. Al Jalila, Radwa, Hamda, they mostly always on the drop zone. Angie, of course, and these girls are really busy with studying, Nada and Shayha. But they're doing good. Even with 2 days a week training, like we saw them in competition. They're really good. They're talented.
I still want to ask Angie something. How is it? I mean, you've obviously probably filmed other teams. You have been in the sport for longer. What's special about this team? I mean, the experience. How much fun is it to work with them and to be with them?
I've never worked with just women. I've always been one out of the odds. Like it's happened to me most probably every weekend where I was the only woman on an airplane. No, I jumped a lot in Germany and in South Africa mostly. I've done all my coach ratings and I used to do tandem video and was working a lot with students in South Africa. And yeah, most of the time I was the only active person, skydiver, that was there every weekend. So it was it is a male-dominated sport. So just working with 5 girls is a very different experience. It's an absolutely new experience. I still believe there's very little female teams out there. It's still very dominated by male. But I can see there's more and more females coming into the sport, which makes me really happy to see. Gets less tough for us females. I used to film a lot of four-ways in South Africa at nationals and so forth. It's the first time. I've always been working in skydiving, but it's the first time that it's really 5 days a week. And yeah, it's great fun. Lots of jumps, having a good time.
All right. We could continue with this for hours. You know, I mean, this is very super interesting, very new in our skydiving and competition world. But we have to bring it to an end because we cannot do this for the audience. I mean, I'm sure they will be interested too. But I just want to say thank you very much for being so open and talking about everything. And I wish you very good luck. Yes, absolutely.
I want thanks Alona for all the effort she spent with us because in the beginning we are not believing in ourselves. We feel like we cannot do it. It's too hard. But she's the one push us all a lot, and she's like all the time say, you can do it, you can do it, you can do it. So we believe like we can do it and we can be a good four-way team. And I hope next year this year will be in the will participate in the championship, but I'm sure we'll not get any high score. But next year, next year will be like first, second, third place.
So you have a long-term plan and high goals. Good to hear that. Again, thank you very much for taking the time, and good luck with everything.